G'day and welcome. Today, we invite you to join us on a rather special journey. We're going to leave the ground behind and take to the air. Our destination is a city cradled in the heart of southern India, a place where ancient hills watch over a modern pulse. This is Salem, in the state of Tamil Nadu. From up here, the world below takes on a different form. The noise of the streets fades into a gentle hum. The complexities of life become a beautiful, intricate pattern. We will drift like a bird on the warm thermal currents and simply observe. So, take a deep breath, relax, and let your senses guide you as we begin our ascent. The sun is just beginning to cast its golden light across the landscape. It kisses the peaks of the distant mountains and spills into the valleys below. Down there, a city is stirring from its slumber. Its story is written in the layout of its streets, the color of its rooftops, and the green spaces that breathe life into its core. We begin our exploration over the very heart of the city. Down below, we can see two distinct personalities living side by side. To one side lies Old Salem, a dense and intricate web of narrow lanes. The rooftops are a jumble of terracotta tiles, weathered by countless monsoons. This is the historic core, the place where the city's story began centuries ago. Now let our gaze drift across an invisible line. Here, the city's character shifts dramatically. This is New Salem. The streets are wider, laid out in a more orderly grid. Modern buildings with flat roofs and concrete facades stand tall. Open spaces and planned parks offer pockets of green amidst the urban sprawl. Look closely at the rooftops in the older part of the city. Many are not just shelters, but extensions of the home. We can see families starting their day, tending to small rooftop gardens, or simply enjoying the cool morning air. As we hover, we can see the rhythm of life beginning to quicken. The first school buses, bright yellow beetles, navigate the streets. Shopkeepers roll up their shutters, preparing for the day's trade. Now we drift towards a part of the city where a special kind of light emanates from below. This is the home of one of Salem's most famous traditions. The city is renowned for its silverwork, particularly the crafting of exquisite anklets, or salangai. Down in those workshops, hidden from our view, artisans are already at work. They are transforming raw silver into delicate works of art. We can see the tight-knit nature of these communities from the sky. The houses are clustered closely together, their courtyards often sharing walls. This proximity fosters collaboration and the sharing of skills. It is a cottage industry in the truest sense, with work and life deeply intertwined. A master craftsman might live next door to his apprentice, who is also his nephew. Our journey now takes us over pockets of profound stillness amidst the urban energy. These are the city's ancient temples. From the air, they reveal their magnificent architecture in a way that is impossible from the ground. We can see the gopurams, or temple towers, rising towards us. They are adorned with a multitude of colorful sculptures, each telling a story from Hindu mythology. Let us hover for a moment above the Kotai Mariamman temple, one of the oldest and most revered in the region. We can see the temple complex as a whole. It is a series of concentric courtyards and shrines, a sacred geometry designed to lead the devotee from the outside world to the inner sanctum. From the sky, these sacred spaces appear as islands of calm in the ever-moving sea of urban life, offering balance and a sense of the eternal. Now, we turn our gaze away from the city center and towards the magnificent natural barrier that frames it. These are the Shevaroy Hills. From our aerial vantage point, they rise up like a great green wave, an emerald embrace holding the city in its fold. The morning mist still clings to the valleys, softening the rugged contours of the landscape. The slopes are covered in a dense carpet of forests and plantations. We can see the dark uniform green of coffee plantations, a key part of the local economy. Interspersed with these are the silvery green leaves of orange groves and the broader leaves of jackfruit trees. As we fly closer, we can make out the faint traces of human presence. A narrow winding road snakes its way up the mountainside, a gray ribbon on a green canvas. It leads to the hill station of Yercaud, a popular retreat from the heat of the plains. As we ascend higher over the Shevaroy Hills, a breathtaking sight comes into view. Nestled in a hollow near the summit is Yercaud Lake. From our perspective, it looks like a polished emerald, set within the lush green of the surrounding forests. The local name for this place, Yercaud, translates to lake forest, and from up here, it is easy to see why. The lake is the centerpiece of the hill station, a tranquil body of water that draws the eye and calms the soul. Surrounding the lake is the small town of Yercaud itself. From the air, it looks like a quaint village that has been gently placed into the landscape. We can see the rooftops of colonial-era bungalows, schools and churches peeking through the trees. The forests that crowd the shores of the lake are just as important as the water itself. They are a rich repository of biodiversity. We can see different shades of green, indicating a variety of tree species, from towering eucalyptus to native shola forests. Let us now descend once more towards the city, our focus shifting to the arteries of its daily life. From the sky, the main roads and railway lines look like threads weaving through the urban fabric. We can see the Salem Junction railway station, a major hub in the Southern Railway network. Our attention is drawn to a particularly vibrant area near the city center. This is the main market. Even from this height, we can perceive it as a hive of activity. The area is a kaleidoscope of color. Look closer at the patterns of movement. We can see auto rickshaws, the three-wheeled taxis of India, zipping through the streets like busy insects. Buses, large and stately, navigate their routes with practiced ease. From our detached viewpoint, the traffic is not stressful or noisy. Instead, it is a mesmerizing ballet, a dance of purpose and destination, choreographed by the needs of a million people. Our aerial journey now guides us to a natural feature that has shaped Salem's destiny for millennia. We are gliding above the Thirumanimuthar River. From our vantage point, it appears as a winding ribbon of silver and brown, snaking its way through the city. Its name translates to River of Beautiful Pearls, a hint at a time when it may have flowed more pristinely. Today, its character is more complex. In some sections, it is broad and reflective, mirroring the sky. In others, it is narrow and appears almost dry, its path a sandy scar on the landscape. We can see numerous bridges, both old and new, stitching the two halves of the city together across the river. They are the physical evidence of the city's need to conquer the division created by the water. As we follow its course, the river eventually leaves the dense urban area behind. It flows out into the surrounding plains, its path becoming wider and more natural. Here, it is flanked by palm trees and green fields. Our time in the sky is drawing to a close. The sun is now higher and the day is in full swing below us. It is time to begin our gentle descent, but not before one last lingering look at the city of Salem. From this final high vantage point, we can see all the elements of our journey laid out before us like a living map. We see the protective green embrace of the Shevaroy Hills. We see the silver thread of the Thirumanimuthar River. We see the dense historic heart of the old city and the orderly expansion of the new. As we slowly drift away, the details begin to merge back into the whole. The individual rooftops become a single texture. The separate streets blend into a complex network. The city once again becomes a single entity, a remarkable creation nestled in its valley. Thank you for joining us on this aerial exploration of Salem. We hope it has offered you a moment of calm and a sense of wonder. As we return to the ground, we carry with us the image of a city that is vibrant, historic, and cradled by the timeless beauty of nature. A city that is, in its own quiet way, truly remarkable.